My name is Natalie and I'm here with a member of the band Murder FM on February
Cupcakes and candies.
on February 23rd, 2016. You guys decided to hop on this drowning pool tour, but why did you want to do this mini run instead of a full-on tour?
Because we had just come off like some Texas headline shows.
Yeah.
We've done probably like 90 shows in 78 days between October to Christmas.
Yeah.
And we just kind of wanted to hit some markets that we hadn't hit on tour before we stop and take a little break to regroup for when we take off in April. You know, so we kind of wanted to visit every last little spot that we hadn't been to yet.
How has it been going for everybody? Good? Bad?
Absolutely amazing. I mean, it's when you love what you do, it's very hard to say that anything has gone bad because in the big picture, it's like we love what we do. You know, whether it's 3 people, 300, 3,000, like we really don't care because we're out here, you know, living our dream, and that's a really cool thing. You know, it's nice to be able to do that.
You guys did do a headlining tour, but it was another mini one. When can we expect a full tour? Or
April,
do you?
April is what we're working on. Yeah.
All right.
That's why we wanted to finish doing some support stuff. Go ahead and start getting on like the headlining side of things and like really tearing it up. So get ready. Be there.
Do you have any notable stories from on the road, rather it be this tour or a recent tour that you'd like to share?
Any notable stories? You know, I think every day there's something notable and really exciting happening because, you know, we're playing a new market, we're visiting a new city, we're accomplishing a new goal, we're making a new fan, we're meeting new friends, and it's, I mean, every day there's something new and there's something exciting, and even in trials and challenges, you know, we become better as a band, we become better as stage people, you know, it's just kind of like, we're ever evolving, and I really enjoy that.
Have you noticed the economy affecting your tour attendance or merchandise sales?
You know, that's a hard one to say because at the level that we're at, I mean, everything is difficult. You know, I mean, maybe if we were selling 1 million records and all of a sudden selling 20,000, that might be a deal. But for us right now, everything is a plus. You know, everything is like a new fan. It's all the way up for us right now. So I think it does affect. You know, it can affect turnouts, and it can affect audiences' choices in seeing live music in the ways that they wouldn't maybe have done it so, like, affluently before, you know, go to 2-3 shows in a week. Now it's like they pick and choose what they go to, you know?
Yeah.
So some of the smaller bands have a hard time with it.
What was your first concert you attended as a fan?
My first concert was Kiss when I was 4 years old, which was awesome. I mean, my mom took me, and a friend worked the Coliseum, so we got in free, and I remember Gene Simmons walking up to me and like sticking his tongue out, because I was crying on the side of the stage, and he had a guitar pick on him, and I was like, oh my God, I have to take that. You know, knowing what I know now about where Gene Simmons is, that's probably a bad idea for a child, but it really kind of changed my life, you know, and that really set the precedence for me, so Kiss, by far, set it off for me.
What's the best prank you've played on bandmates or other bands?
The breast, the best. I keep getting my words tied. The best prank. You know, I don't want to give too many away because we've still got a couple days to go with Drowning Pool, and CJ's standing right there. I don't want him to hear, but we definitely prank everybody. There's definitely usually some sort of deli meat. Costume and anything breakable involved, so that's always fun.
When it comes to, you know, being out on the road and finding a place to shower and rest up, who goes the longest without taking a shower?
Who goes the longest without a shower? Probably our guitar player, Matt, without a doubt. I think he prides himself on that. I myself did a whole UK tour just because I was scared because all the hotels, like we were in a tour bus, but all the hotels have like shared bathrooms, like hostels or whatever we would say. So I never wanted to get in on that. But Matt, definitely, that's one of his prouder moments.
How many times do you have to wear the same piece of clothing because you couldn't find a laundromat?
I'm doing that right now. I think it kind of becomes a thing. I figure if I only wear it 1 hour a day, it takes 8 times before I've worn it a full day, right?
Who has the worst tour hygiene?
The worst tour hygiene in the band? Probably our guitar player, Matt. Yeah. He's a renegade. He doesn't give a fuck. And I wish I could be that way, you know. Constantly brushing my teeth and greasing and deodorant. And yeah, I'm probably the second girliest in the band.
Who has the worst dress sense?
The worst? I don't know, we're all pretty snappy dressers. I mean, look at this fancy hole I've got going on right here. I think the fact that we all kind of coordinate with one another really kind of makes it not so terrible. So we always kind of match. So that helps. I think when we're left to our own devices, we all look funky in our own ways.
Who is the last one to get on the tour bus or van?
Probably Jay, our bass player. I'm usually the first one on. I just want to get in and like disappear and dry off. And Netflix or chill. But not both.
If you have spent the night at a hotel or motel, what has been the best one for you guys?
Ooh, the best hotel. Let's see. We stayed at a fancy smancy one the other night. Oxford Suites. That was pretty badass. You should check it out. Anything with a hot tub usually works for me. Preferably in the room. Yeah, on off days I usually try and find the fanciest hotels. I'm that guy. I'll pay for it. I don't care.
Being out on the road, do problems still arise between bandmates being stuck in the van for so long?
Yeah, absolutely. We were mad at each other just today before we played. And it's just, you're a family, you know, and you're really tight. So with everything being really tight, you're also a little too close for comfort sometimes that anything can really send anybody off, you know, like somebody wants to have Chick-fil-A every day or Wendy's or something, and you're like, good God, dude, change it up, you know, or I'm always wanting to sleep, and they're like, all he wants to do is sleep, and he wants to hang out. It's just one of those things, you know. But at the end of the day, we get on stage, and that's a big part of our chemistry, too, you know. Excuse me. We really channel that into our stage show.
Yeah. What do you miss the most from home when you're out on the road?
My 2-year-old little boy. I don't miss anything else but that. I can live without everything else. If I had him on the road, I think I would just tour forever.
When it comes to being in the van and traveling around and going to shows and stuff, who's the one member of the band that goes, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there?
Right? That probably would be me, but now I've learned to just sleep through everything, because I'm probably the most anxious one in the band. I've got to get somewhere, but yet for no real reason, you know? I was like, are we there? I just got to get there, I got to get there. So that would probably have to be me, I guess. That one.
After this tour is done, what do you guys have next planned?
We're going to take March off, and then we start festivals, headline stuff in April, all that good stuff. You know, so be excited. Second single, second video. I mean, it's just a whole new cycle coming up. I'm really excited about it.
And is there anything else you want to say or promote to the fans or in general?
I love my mom. No, it has been a great run for us so far since the record came out in August. To see the cult-like fan base that we have is really, really a beautiful thing. It's really amazing. And, you know, days like nights like tonight where I have a terrible stomach ache and I feel terrible, knowing that there's an audience there is probably the most comforting part of the whole thing. So thank you, everybody, very much.